Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you're enjoying the show. My name is Rachel Chang, and I'm the 2015 Philanthropy Chair for Lunar New Year Festival. Each year, Lunar New Year Festival supports a philanthropy through our show's proceeds and a year-long fundraising and advocacy campaign. This year, LNYF has chosen to support the organization Action Against Hunger. We have made it our goal to raise $6,750 to provide treatment for 150 children suffering from severe acute malnutrition. We invite you to join with us in our fight against hunger and support the work of this excellent organization. During the intermission, our performers will be collecting donations and selling roses, t-shirts, and pastries in the lobby. We will also be holding a silent auction, and all the proceeds from these sales will be going towards our philanthropy. Tonight, we have the privilege of hearing from a representative from Action Against Hunger. Ryan Head is the Community Outreach Officer for Action Against Hunger in America and has been working closely with LNYF. We are incredibly excited and honored to have Ryan here with us tonight. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming Ryan.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Again, my name is Ryan Head. I'm the Community Outreach Officer at Action Against Hunger. And I wanted to start off this quick presentation with a video that I think does a very good job explaining who we are and what we do around the world.
Every day in 45 countries, Action Against Hunger is changing lives, delivering life-saving aid during emergencies, fighting and preventing deadly hunger, providing clean water and sanitation, helping communities find long-term solutions. Malnutrition is still the single greatest threat to child survival worldwide. In the time it takes to watch this video, more than 10 children will die from causes related to hunger. Last year alone, we treated almost 400,000 people for acute malnutrition. 9 out of 10 were children under 5 years old. In Pakistan, 6-month-old Zamir suffered from severe acute malnutrition. He was born underweight because his mother's health during pregnancy was ignored. We gave Zamir therapeutic food to help him gain weight, and we taught his mother how to keep him healthy after treatment with proper nursing and hygiene techniques. Because of our work, Zamir and 90,000 other malnourished people in Pakistan now have a chance. Today, there are more than 51 million people living in forced displacement, the most since World War II. In Lebanon, Syrian families who fled the ongoing, devastating war have been displaced for years. They watch as many more families arrive with fewer and fewer possessions. Because of our work in Lebanon, more than 500,000 Syrian refugees now have food, safe water, and sanitation. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, villagers, mostly women and children, had to travel for hours to gather, often unsafe water. Because of our work there, almost 300,000 people now have clean, healthy water and sanitation. Together, we helped a record 9 million people last year. Together, we can reach so many more. Together, we are creating a world without hunger.
Action Against Hunger is a global humanitarian relief organization. We work in about 45 countries. We have over 5,000 staff, and we help over 9 million people every single year. We have 4 program areas, kind of like our core programs that fight what we call the pillars that lead up to malnutrition. Our 4 program areas are emergency response work, water, sanitation and hygiene, food security and livelihoods, and then also our nutrition work. Our emergency response work is some of the most important work that we do. The next few photos were actually taken in the Philippines last year after the devastating typhoon. Because we had been working in the Philippines for 13 years already, Action Against Hunger was able to start relief efforts the very next day. We provided thousands of families with food relief, and we helped create water points so that families, especially children, had access to clean water in the aftermath of the typhoon. Since then, we've been doing even more in the Philippines just over this last year, helping families and communities rebuild after such a devastating natural disaster. Our water, sanitation, and hygiene work also has a great deal to do with world hunger. A lot of waterborne illnesses can lead to malnutrition. So these programs make sure that we can build wells and boreholes in different areas where they don't have access to clean water. And providing families and communities with clean water can change the entire dynamic of that area. People will get healthy again. The malnutrition rates decrease greatly when you have children, especially, who now have access to clean, safe drinking water. Our food security and livelihoods programs, these are kind of our long-term sustainability programs. These make sure that families have access to food when they need it, that they're earning an income to buy food, and that also they're producing and growing nutritious food that their children need in order to get healthy again. Now, our nutrition work is kind of what we're most known for. These programs, very simply, they diagnose, treat, and prevent severe acute malnutrition, largely in children under the ages of 5. This is a picture of Nadira. Nadira is from Afghanistan, and this picture was taken the day that she was brought into our nutrition center. As you can tell, she's very malnourished. She had not been eating right for about 3 months up until she came to our nutrition center. So now what we do is when we have a child like Nadira who comes into our nutrition center that malnourished, we use this stuff right here. It's called Plumpy Nut. This is a peanut butter-based paste that Action Against Hunger actually invented in the late 70s. And it's got all the essential vitamins and nutrients that a malnourished child needs in order to get healthy again, and it's very easy to digest. So with cases like Nadira, we'll provide 3 packets a day for 45 days, and the transformation after those 45 days is incredible. It's 45 days, the full treatment costs about $45, and it just completely changes the child, puts them on a right path to health again. Part of my job is that I get to work with students around the country of all ages that are helping us fight malnutrition and ending world hunger. Now, besides the incredible students that you've seen here today, I worked with a class of 6-year-olds in New York City this past fall who learned about world hunger and learned about what Action Against Hunger is doing. And with the help of their gym teachers, they organized a fundraising obstacle course in their gym. Over the course of a few weeks, these 6-year-olds got donations and pledges from their friends and family and parents, and they raised over $8,000, which is incredible. This is another one of my favorite stories. This is Sanjay. Sanjay is a high school student in Glen Head, New York, and he's a breakdancer. He's the only one in his community, and he decided that he wanted to start teaching breakdancing lessons in his community center, but wanted them to have a larger impact. So he started something called Break for a Cause, which is a fundraising campaign where all the lessons and all the performances that they give, all the income that he earns from that, he donates to Action Against Hunger. This is one of my favorite campaigns because he was able to take something that he's really, really passionate about and use it to help other people around the world. The reason for showing you these past couple of stories is that more than anything, I want everyone here to recognize that we can all, each individually, have an impact on world hunger. And if you leave here tonight with some sort of idea, whether it's really big or really small, no matter how crazy it is, I would love for you to do it, and I am here to help out with that. That's part of my job, and probably the best part of my job is helping people work with hunger and figure out how it is that they want to take a stand against world hunger. I think the first things to start off, you can check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Go to our website at actionagainsthunger.org, and we have a blog there. We have stories just like the Nadira story, except from all over the world that feature all of our different programs. And then if you're interested, check out fundraise.actionagainsthunger.org. And this is where you can set up your own personal fundraising campaign for Team 45, which is our campaign to end deadly hunger. There you can set up your own page and fight hunger on your own terms. I'm going to be in the back during intermission. I have pamphlets, I have buttons, I have Plumpy Nut. I'd love to answer any questions you guys have. And I just genuinely wanted to thank all the students from LNYF and Washington University for hosting this incredible event, and thank all of you so much for coming out tonight. I believe we have a 15-minute intermission now, and hopefully I will see some of you out there. Thank you.